Hello, 163 subscribers. You're watching my favorite YouTube channel, Chillmonger. Variant cover, the wraparound. A whole lot of red in the comic, but that wasn't a complaint. They made it work. They made the artwork work. That would be the colorist I'm complimenting, but Aaron Cooter also did his thing. I found myself looking at the pages of a motorcycle. We know the squiggly lines that indicate what fire is, and I'm just like,
look at you go.
I went all Pat Stay on it. Another Canadian in this comic book would be Ed Brisson. He did his thing. He respected my time, and he made this $4.99 cover price worth it. He had an extra story in the back just to make you get more story in your thing. Now, I'm not a Ghost Rider fan. I've read Robbie Reyes, but this was a Johnny Blaze story, Danny Cat. This was still new reader friendly, and it's called #1 for a reason. Look, Legacy 237. Johnny Blaze has a whole lot that he's got in his past, and it sounds like it. 236 other issues of it, but it was all right though. It was like a new reader friendly, like I say. But was it Chillmonger friendly? No. Let me backtrack. I give this comic book a 9 out of 10 for quality. But when I open up the first page and I see a sacrifice, and I'm looking at a dude draw pentagons of blood in hell, I'm just, yeah, it's probably going to be the only. I decided on page 1, what the hell did I just do? I'm not this. Luckily for me, it's not on my pull for another few weeks, but this isn't my cup of tea. Not that it wasn't good, because they in hell, as they make the portal happen, you can see Johnny Blaze have a storyline reason for why he's down there. They mentioned something from Absolute Carnage, which I haven't read, but it's nice to see things being connected, because Absolute Carnage started this month. 2 months, September is when Absolute Carnage began, and we're respecting it, and we're acting like we have our readers, our writers on call with each other, saying, "What are you doing, Donnie? Nothing. It's just going to be this and this. Cool. In my comic, I'm going to mention this and this." Yeah, I love that. I saw an interview on Marvel's Comic-Con New York panel, and Donny Cates said the name's Jonathan and the name Jason, so Aaron and Hickman. And he said that, yeah, I just called these guys up and I do my own research because of all the comics that I read. That's my research. And I'm thinking that the fact that he's calling up the writers themselves and he's not relying on editorial or any third party, he's just going straight to that writer and saying, you know which direction your story's going. Are you going to be using this character? It's great. So I think Ed Brisson must have done the same thing with Donny Cates. Respect. Oh, hell being a joke on my channel, which I always bring up every time I read something like Ghost. What did I just bring it up in? I just read a comic book where I brought it up. It might have been Avengers with Cosmic Ghost Rider. But the fact that we have so many is stupid. Then we go to this page over here. 9. Count them. There's the Limbo. There's the Brimstone dimension where Azazel's from. There is the Hell with 1 L, and there's Niflheim, and there's the Sorcerer's place where all of them go when they die. And instantly, this went from, you never picked up this book again, to, ooh, I am glad this is going to be part of my collection. I got the place for it right here in the War of the Realms. This is a small box, not a long box. I keep it right over here just in case I need to bring up a comic nowadays. But like that, this is where my comics go nowadays. It's getting full though. Look at that. Yeah, I can't put my champions in there. It's like all these comics are retired, right? So stuff that is not ongoing anymore. Like I even got like an old X-Men comic book. Look at that. But my point is, like, these are all old comics that I put in this box just because. And if it's a new one, there's a shelf on the right on the left of you, and I'll just pull it out, put it there. New comics. This has nothing to do with Ghost Rider. Look, it was a good comic book. I liked it. New reader friendly. If you liked it, more power to you. This should continue because the artwork and the writing matched each other. The story looks like it's going somewhere. Mephisto being in the back of the comic means that we're probably gonna get Mephisto out of jail and into the power that he possesses, back to hell. It looks like the enemy Sphinx is gonna be. Was that her name? No, her name was Lilith. The enemy, the blue one with that heart in her hand, looks legit. So we've got their own contained universe. I'll never actually have to question, well, why aren't the Avengers in hell? That's a stupid complaint because they wouldn't be there. Just like Wakanda has their strong borders, just like I think those are it. Like, those are the only two. I guess the X-Men right now. Why aren't the Avengers? Not because Genosha's mutants only. I love when we go in the extra mile to explain that, and that's what this comic does. It's not like Captain Marvel, who's fighting in Times Square, New York, at the same time that absolute carnage is happening in New York. Well, actually, this did happen in New York, didn't it? With those zombies. But they were right on the case because they were next to the portal. So it works. It works. But Captain Marvel doesn't, because she actually waited the whole day to call out Star. And like, what? No, Spider-Man wasn't just chilling. Oh, Spider-Man. There was 3 of them in the city at the time. Okay, my reviews are always longer than they need to be. My name is Chillmonger here on YouTube. Go watch my House of X review. You probably already seen that one. Go watch my Champions review, because that was the best comic book review I did all week.
Moment of silence for the champions, for those who make going hard a lifestyle. Never wait for nothing, gotta get it right now. I'm in the spotlight when they turn the lights down.